We interrupt this program to bring you an important Wayfair message. Wayfair's got style tips for every home. This is Nicole Byer, helping you make those rooms flyer. Today's style tip: when it comes to making a statement, treat bold patterns like neutrals. Go wild! Like an untamed animal print area rug under a rustic farmhouse table from Wayfair.com. Ooh, fierce! This has been your Wayfair style tip to keep those interiors superior.
Wayfair, every style, every home.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're trying to cut through some of the noise around the 2025 NFL Draft.
Yeah, there's already so much chatter online. It's kind of amazing.
It really is. The
Right?
anticipation builds so early. So what we're doing here is taking a look at what people are actually searching for, trying to, surface the main questions and interests.
Exactly. We've got this great collection of recent search queries all about the 2025 draft. It's like a direct line into what fans and maybe even some analysts are trying to figure out right now.
Okay, so the mission is basically to see what everyone's focused on regarding this huge event, even this far out.
Precisely. What information are people actively seeking? Let's break it down.
All right, so what's jumping out first? I guess it's not too surprising, is it? It seems to be all about specific teams.
Oh, absolutely. Loads of searches like Eagles draft picks 2025, Browns draft picks 2025, Cowboys draft picks 2025.
Yeah, see, Steelers draft picks 2025, Raiders draft picks 2025 too. It just goes on and on.
It does. And it clearly shows that, for a lot of fans, the draft is fundamentally about their team. How's my team getting better?
Right. How are they building for the future? That makes total sense. It's the main way teams bring in new talent.
Yep. It shows that personal investment fans have, wanting to track how their own franchise is planning to improve.
Okay. Beyond just the teams, what else are people zeroing in on? Timing seems huge.
Definitely. We see what time is the NFL draft start time, when does the NFL draft start?
And even drilling down into specifics like NFL Draft Day 2, NFL Draft Day 3, or when is round 2 of the NFL Draft?
Right. People are clearly planning around it. It's become this multi-day event, a spectacle almost.
Yeah, they want to catch it live. They don't want to miss the picks for their team or the big trades maybe.
Exactly. Knowing when to tune in is critical for them.
Which naturally brings us to the draft order. Another big one.
Oh, yeah. Just draft order or NFL draft order, 2025 NFL draft order. Lots of variations.
Even second-round draft order. So understanding the sequence is key.
It really is the backbone, isn't it? It sets the stage for everything, the strategies, the potential trades. You need that roadmap.
Okay, so teams, timing, order. What happens once the picks actually start rolling in?
Well, then it's all about the instant analysis, right? The grades.
Right. NFL draft grades 2025, team draft grades, even specific ones like Steelers draft grade.
People want that immediate verdict from the experts. Who won the draft?
It's funny how much weight those instant grades carry, even though we know things can look very different years later. Why do you think people need that immediate validation?
That's interesting. I think, partly it's just wanting a quick assessment, a way to feel good or maybe concerned about your team's haul compared to rivals.
Yeah, bragging rights maybe?
Or just talking points. It fuels the conversation immediately after the picks are made, creates that instant narrative of winners and losers, even if it's, very premature.
Yeah, and we're also seeing interest filtering down into the specific rounds.
We are. NFL Draft Round 2, Round 2 NFL Draft, NFL Draft Round 4, Round 3 NFL Draft, and, of course, the first round stuff, too.
So it's not just about the glamour picks at the very top.
No, it shows a deeper understanding, I think. Fans know that crucial players, starters even, can come from those middle and later rounds. They're invested in the whole process.
And if you want to follow along, you need to know how. Lots of searches about that, too.
Oh, for sure. Where to watch NFL Draft, what channel is the NFL Draft on, how to watch NFL Draft, and just NFL Draft Stream.
Got to find it first. Accessibility is everything these days.
It really is. With so many different ways to watch TV, streaming apps, people need to know their options so they can tune in live.
All right, let's talk about the crystal ball gazing. Mock drafts.
Yeah, so many mock drafts. The volume is incredible.
NFL mock draft, 2025 NFL mock draft, then the specific analysts, Mel Kiper mock draft, Peter Schrager mock draft, Daniel Jeremiah mock draft.
And even player-focused ones like Shedder Sanders mock draft. It's fascinating.
It really speaks to fans wanting to, play GM themselves, doesn't it? To see the possibilities.
Totally. It's pre-draft entertainment, speculation, thinking about fits, about needs. And yeah, the popularity of certain analysts shows the trust people place in their predictions, or at least their perspectives.
Okay, so that's the build-up. What about when the draft actually starts?
Then the shift is immediate. It's all about real-time updates.
NFL Draft Tracker 2025, NFL Draft Results 2025.
NFL Draft Live. Live NFL Draft Live update. Anything to get that instant confirmation of who was picked.
People want to follow along pick by pick as it happens.
Absolutely. It's a live, dynamic event, and they want to be connected to that flow of information.
Now, you mentioned Shedder Sanders. We're seeing searches for other individual players too, right? Not just in mocks.
Definitely. Direct searches like Travis Hunter Draft, Dylan Gabriel Draft, Cam Ward NFL Draft.
And even things looking at potential, like Shedder Sanders draft projection or Jalen Milroe draft projection.
Or digging into athletic testing, even if it's early days. Jackson Dart 40 time, Treveron Henderson 40 time, or general interest Luther Burden NFL Draft, Nick Nash NFL Draft.
Best Rayar in 2025 draft, Treveron Henderson stats. It's like fans are doing their own scouting reports.
It shows a really deep level of engagement, going beyond just the team logo to understand the actual prospects entering the league, their skills, their potential fit.
And the whole thing is treated like, well, like a holiday on the NFL calendar almost.
Yeah, the constant use of Draft Day really emphasizes that. Draft Day 2025, Draft Day 2, Draft Day 3.
Plus all those start time searches we mentioned, it's marked on the calendar.
It's not just business. It's an event, a tradition for fans.
We also see some more fundamental questions popping up.
Right, like how many rounds in NFL Draft, or how many picks are in the NFL Draft, even how many picks in the first round.
It's a good reminder that the audience isn't uniform. Some people are newer to it or just need a refresher on the basics.
Exactly. It caters to a wide range of knowledge levels, from the hardcore follower to someone just tuning in.
And interestingly, some people are looking backwards too. 2024 NFL Draft.
Yes.
2021 NFL Draft.
Yeah, maybe for context. Comparing classes, seeing how previous strategies worked out or how certain players developed.
Evaluating past decisions.
Right. It adds a layer of historical perspective to the current draft.
Now, we touched on team needs implicitly with the team pick searches, but some searches make it explicit, don't they?
Oh, definitely. While interest in Eagles draft picks implies you're thinking about what the Eagles need.
Yeah, you also see things like Jets QB 2025, Bears QB, what NFL teams need a QB, Steelers QB 2025, Browns quarterback 2025.
Exactly. That quarterback focus is always there. It highlights how critical that position is and the constant speculation around which teams are looking for one.
And finally, one more piece of the puzzle. Trades.
Ah, yes, the wheeling and dealing. Searches like Eagles trade, Patriots draft trade, Eagles Broncos trade, or just the general term draft trades.
It adds that whole layer of unpredictability. Teams moving up, moving down.
It's a huge part of the draft's drama and strategy. Fans are definitely tracking the potential for those big moves.
So, okay. When you step back and look at all these different kinds of searches together, what's the big picture? What does it tell you about the audience for the draft?
Well, the overwhelming picture for me is just how deeply invested and knowledgeable this audience is on the whole. These aren't just casual glances.
Right.
People are actively seeking information across the entire draft spectrum, you know, from the big picture stuff like timing and order.
Down to the really specific details like individual player 40 times or team grades.
Exactly. And you see that cycle, the anticipation with mock drafts, then the real-time tracking, and finally the evaluation with grades. It's a continuous loop.
Yeah, for me, the main takeaway is just how active this audience is. It's not passive viewing at all. There's a real hunger for immediate info, for expert takes, and for understanding what their team is doing.
Agreed. It's that mix of wanting instant updates, but also wanting, deeper analysis. It shows a pretty sophisticated engagement with the whole process and what it means for the league's future.
So here's maybe a final thought to leave people with. What is it about the draft, an event that's all about the future, not immediate game action, that generates this much intense interest year after year? What does it really represent for you, the fans, and the league itself, beyond just picking players? Is it purely about hope? Is it the strategy, the chess match? Or maybe something else entirely that keeps us all so hooked?
That's a great question, something to chew on.
Definitely something to think about until our next deep dive.